Hello everybody, Dokkan Assets here. Today we are back with another Dokkan Battle News video, and boy do I have a pretty crazy one for y'all tonight. I'm sure most of you have seen the news of these guys' release. We have the brand new LR Android 17 and Golden Frieza, as well as the brand new LR Team Universe 7. I kind of cannot believe that they actually did this. Like, I I'm just struggling to comprehend the fact that we really got two Android 17 MVP LRs. Like, that's just crazy to me. I don't know. Absolutely insane. But very, very excited for these guys' introduction into the game. We are going to take a look at their translations. We're going to take a look at their essays, of course. And we're going to take a look at everything that was added in tonight's data download asset-wise. So, first of all, let's go ahead and take a look at translations. Unfortunately, Kayvon could not join me tonight, so I'll be taking the reins myself, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so let's get this started. We're going to be starting off with the Golden Frieza and Android 17. By the way, I did want to note that this guy does actually start as Golden Frieza, which is pretty cool because that means that he's farmable with the Angel Golden Frieza. Very, very good stuff there. There is all the art for those boys. And cool with the Universe 7 team as well. He does also start off as Android 17 as well, meaning that he is also farmable, which is pretty cool. Also, very nice that they use this from that piece of promotional art where all of the members of Universe 7 are walking forward and they're all kind of doing a little pose. Very, very cool. Anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at what they do here. Leader skill, Universe Survival Saga, or Joined Forces category, key +3, 150 to all stats. I don't know if we need any new Universe Survival leads at this point. Let's actually real quick take a look. What do we have for, well, this one makes sense that it's Reps of Universe 7 as the leader there. I don't know why I took this weird roundabout path for this, but we have a couple of leaders for Universe Survival Saga already, but I guess one more wouldn't hurt. Probably the category won't need anything else after that, though. All right, super attack. Oh, is he doing it? Oh, very out of order. Okay, interesting. 12 key. Limit breaking rush greatly raises attack for one turn and causes colossal damage. Quote, Android 17 says, "It's not over yet. I'll do what I can." Frieza, well, I guess there's no choice. 18 key. Final kaboom attack. Raises attack for one turn and causes mega colossal damage and lowers attack and defense. Quote, Android 17, "I haven't given up yet. Universe 7 will survive. Frieza, allow me to show you." Very, very cool. Passive, the final key. Ooh, I like that actually. Attack and defense plus 70%. Great chance to launch up to 2 additional attacks. Attack and defense plus 7% and key +1 with each attack performed. Max of attack and defense 70% and 7 key. That is pretty good. Reduce damage received and increase critical hit chance by 7% during the turn for each attack performed in the turn. Okay, wait, let me dissect that real quick. Reduce the damage received and increase critical hit chance by 7%. So that's 7% for both those things during the turn. So the turn for each attack performed in the turn. So if you get 3 attacks, then you're going to be getting a 27% boost to reduction on damage received and increase in critical hit. Okay, I understand. Cool. Active skill, Universe 7 Survival Tactics. Conditions able to be used after launching 4 super attacks during battle once only. That should be pretty easy with this guy, knowing what we know about him now. Ability, key +7 and defense plus 77% and perform a critical hit for 1 turn. Okay, that is pretty cool. This is not an attack, by the way. What that means with the ability is it's just adding it to his, his current status. We'll take a look at it in a second. Voice, Frieza, you certainly went all out just to try and keep him in place, huh? Android 17, even if I failed, I knew you were here to handle the rest. Frieza, you must honor me with your trust. Or you honor me with your trust, rather. Links are tough as nails, brainiacs, solid support. I don't think I've actually ever heard of that link before. Shocking speed, tournament and power, fierce battle, and legendary power. Categories are Universe Survival Saga, Reps of Universe 7, and Joined Forces, and Battle of Wits. Nice. Let's go ahead and take a look at this man's animations. I gotta say, oh boy, they are pretty good. Let me turn this down just a smidge. There's some really, really cool stuff in here. Not just with Frieza himself, but with 17 too. Oh man, that shot of Frieza is really, really nice. This is such a cool little combo attack. Very cool. We have these two boys. Frieza looks really thick there. I'm not gonna lie, bro. He looks very wide in that shot. Frieza giving Jiren the beatdown. I will say this super attack is really, really good. That shot is really cool, and that looks fantastic, especially with Frieza looking down. And then it's ruined by the sprite. But 17's explosion is pretty cool. This is also a nice active skill. I like it a lot. It's just kind of the boys chilling, you know what I mean? If you do want to hear this, by the way, obviously I've uploaded the animations already. I love that face of Frieza. It's so funny. I've uploaded them already, so you can hear it without my commentary over it. And as well, I'm also going to be uploading the ones without any music, so you can just hear the voices too. But regardless, though, really good animations. I like this a lot. Very solid stuff here. I think that they look really, really good. Literally, I think the only complaint I have here is that it's so unfortunate that, like, this looks amazing and this looks so good. And then we go to... Look at this sprite, bro. That is disgusting. Regardless, though, it still looks good. The essays look really good overall. Very good stuff. This is a nice shot of the boy just chilling. Alright, let's take a look at the other LR now. Android 17, Team Universe 7, Universe's All-Out War, or excuse me, Universe 7's All-Out War. Very, very cool card name. So this is technically a Android 17 card, which is awesome. And I love the fact that they also just gave him Team Universe 7. Realistically, it would have worked either way if they would have just called it Team Universe 7. Though I guess if they ever come out with like a just Team Universe 7 card, then they wouldn't be able to use that name. But the nice thing is you can still run this guy with other Android 17 cards because they gave him the Team Universe 7 moniker. Very, very good stuff there. Reps Universe 7 category, key +4, all stats 50% across the board, or Super Int key +4 and 100% to all stats. Yeah, honestly, like... it's alright, to be honest with you. It's like I don't really know what I expected them to have, to be honest. Like, I guess I didn't really expect them to be super unique with their leader skills, but it's still a little bit disappointing, I guess. But at the same time, I also don't want them to make like a stinky category or something like that just based around it, just to give them a new leader skill. So, and I think by now we definitely have a number of Universe 7 category leads here. Literally 1, 2, 3, 4, and now 5 with this man right here. Very good stuff, though. I gotta say, they picked some solid leaders for the category. Funny that they're literally all LRs except for SSVK. I don't know how to feel about that. But kind of crazy that this category has some more leads than some other categories in such a small category, all things considered. Very, very interesting. Nonetheless, though, Super Attack, 12 key, Excel Drive, greatly raises attack for 1 turn and causes colossal damage and raises allies' defense by 30% for 1 turn. Quote, guess I gotta get serious. 18 key, Assault Barrier, causes mega colossal damage and raises allies' defense by 30% and critical hit chance by 7% for 1 each turn. Wait, hold on, what? Critical hit chance by 7 for 1 turn each. Oh, okay, so he just raises it by 7 every time. That's cool. Quote, we all have to attack together. Passive human-like. Oh, that's cute. Attack and defense plus 70%. Gain an additional attack and defense plus 70% if there are 5 or more representative Universe 7 category allies on the team. Gain an additional attack plus 70% when key is 22 or higher. Wow, okay. Gain an additional key plus 2 in addition per rainbow sphere obtained. Okay, so that's 2 key per rainbow sphere. So I guess that's to help with the 22 key part of this. Gain an additional 7% chance to perform a critical hit per rainbow key sphere obtained. Okay, so the rainbow key spheres are going to be doing you really, really good for this guy. Yeah, honestly, I really don't see much use out of this guy on non-Universe 7 teams, unfortunately. Obviously, the fact that he gets an additional 70% attack and defense if you're on Universe Survival, or Reps of Universe 7. I don't know. I don't really see you running him on many other teams, but he's really, really good. Active skill, Universe 7's all-out attack. Conditions able to be used when there are 5 or more representatives Universe 7 category allies on the team, and there are 2 other representatives Universe 7 category allies other than the unit attacking in the same turn, and there is 1 enemy whose HP is 50% or below once only. That is really interesting, actually. Okay, so like I said, this reinforces the point even more that you're definitely only going to be running this guy on representatives of Universe 7 for sure, because you literally won't be able to get his active skill otherwise, because he's the 6th unit, so obviously there has to be 5 on the team. Although that might include him. I'm pretty sure that's usually how the active skills work. But that is interesting that the enemy has to be below 50%. I don't know if we've seen an active skill like that before. Someone can let me know in the comments on that one for sure. But very, very interesting nonetheless. Ability, temporarily raises attack and causes ultimate damage. All allies. Key +7 for 1 turn. Oh, that is really cool. Okay. Voice, we all have to attack together. Links, Android, Assault, Infinite Energy, Solid Support, Shocking Speed, Tournament Power, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. Categories are Representatives Universe 7, Universe Survival Saga, and Joint Forces. I will say that is probably the one downfall of this card is the links. These links are pretty all over the place. Obviously, it's supposed to represent, different pieces of this character. And obviously, since there's 5 characters in the one card, it kind of makes sense, right? Let's take a look at their animations as well in the meantime. But they are really, really good. And I gotta say here, let me also turn this down. They really did a great job with it here. I'll rewind it for you. They really did a great job with the animations. I know a lot of people really wanted that to be part of the essay, so really cool that they included that where he like zooms forward. This part is also cool, even though there are some faraway shots. That looks really good though. Definitely gotta say, I am a fan 100%. This is of course the active skill. Really, really cool. Glad to see everybody coming through. Very cool. Look at everybody working together. That shot right there is incredible. I gotta say, that is such a nice shot. And here we have the card art basically animated, and everybody giving all their attacks as well. And then 17 with the barrier punch coming up here. Like that they actually did Annie Lassa too. Super cool. Looks really, really good, by the way. Oh, man. I gotta say, I am definitely a fan of this 18 key here. It looks really, really good. The, how fluid it is as well on Android 17's punch as well, and the little flip, whew, looks really, really nice. Very cool stuff here. So I'm glad that they went all out for these animations. That is still so crazy to me. I don't know, the fact that they really gave Android 17 2 LRs for this, because I don't know, it just seems like that they would have these for 2 different celebrations and not one, but crazy that they went ahead and did it anyway. Before we get into release date and time here, we'll take a look at all of the assets that we did get tonight. One thing that was interesting to note is that we did not get a part 2 movie this time around. I'm wondering if they're going to do another quick data download before these units go live and add it that way. Excuse me, I'm not really sure. But I just thought that was interesting because the last couple of years they've done a movie for every single part, so I don't know. I mean, we are technically partway through part 2 as well, so kind of weird, all things considered. Obviously, we have all the card art here. It was just the new cards here. This art does look really, really good, though. We do have, of course, the animated card, which is basically just the different pieces of, the actual card art moving in Dokkan, what I guess you would kind of maybe call the GIF, so to speak. And then, of course, we have the card art of the Universe 7 card, which is cool because you can get all of these boys in separate pieces. So if you want to use the individual renders for something, then you can do that too. Oh, this was just very funny. Gohan is literally covered up by the text. F in the chat for my boy. But yeah, so I did go ahead and post all of the essay assets. We're not going to go through all that because that is a ton to go through. But the card looks so good. I really, really like this card art. Very, very good stuff here. Also posted the assets for the Universe 7 gang as well. Yeah, Cursed Bald 17. Definitely not a fan. But yeah, here's the card art for this in full. Looks super, super good, I gotta say. I have also uploaded the OSTs for both of these cards are up on the channel right now. Definitely go check them out, excuse me, if you haven't yet. They're both really, really good. We did also get all of the new sprites. I will say the only really big thing to note here is that, I mean, these are not really new, but these are new because, of course, it's them joined together. But I'm really glad that they decided to not like with these sprites, right? Because these are like when you're about to pick orbs. I'm really glad that they didn't try to cram all of the characters in the card art on this card and they just made it Android 17. That would have been a huge hassle. So I'm glad that they didn't decide to go that route for sure. Very good stuff there. This is also something else that I did want to bring up. I know some people were kind of talking about what these were because there was a little bit of mystery behind them. These tickets are always just like IRL prize drawing tickets, right? You basically like summon on the banner a bunch of times and then you can put the tickets that you get on the in-game banner into the Baba Shop section to win real life prizes, right? So with that, that is what they use for the tickets, right? All of these different things right here. It was just interesting to note because this time around, they actually added them again rather than just updating the description like they have the last couple times. So very interesting stuff there. But yeah, if you're curious, that is what those are for. We also, of course, had the, well, technically number 3 because it's, I guess, like the third one, quote unquote. They also did update the comeback campaigns, which is nice. Obviously, you love to see that. And story assets as well. So all of this stuff will be in the different story events. Really, really liking the look of this. By the way, this is probably the highest quality render of this card art that we will get. Also not red, because obviously like the card art is tinted red a little bit. Because the story assets are always a little bit higher quality than the actual card art. So like the card arts of these, even though they're just the same as, well, not that obviously, but even these are just the same as the actual like card art. These are still higher quality versions of the actual card art. So cool that we have those. Always love to see that. And that is pretty much everything in terms of images. I will be making the mega thread. Funny meme. I will be making the mega thread before I go to bed because obviously I haven't made it yet. I wanted to make this video so it didn't get too late before I made it. The final thing that we do have to cover is the actual release time for these guys. As you can see, this is going to be 6 p.m. PST. So you can just translate that into your time zone. That is going to be tomorrow. I guess technically today when this video goes up. And this is the actual countdown for it. So I'll leave links to literally everything that I've talked about in the description of this video, so you can take a look at it yourself in a little bit more detail if you'd like to. And of course, with this countdown, then obviously, you know, it'll actually update because you'll be looking at it on your phone. But yeah, so around 20 hours until these guys drop. You can just convert this into your time zone as well on Google or whatever have you. But that is going to be it for tonight's news video. Not actually too much new information, nothing even new really in the news. Obviously, this was just basically the LRs, and that was the highlight of everything here. So very, very happy with how these guys turned out. Honestly, this is well more than I could have ever asked for. Like, I was really hoping for like one Android 17 LR and, you know, maybe something else. This is, I think, went above and beyond with these cards. So I am very, very happy that it did turn out that way. The only thing that I will say that I am kind of surprised. I'm not mad about it because it does mean that they can add this guy in when the super attacks in Dokkan look even better than they do now, which I know is kind of crazy to think about. But they didn't do the final scene with Goku and Frieza taking down Jiren, the iconic, you know, so this is the trust of Universe 7 scene, which I was kind of surprised about that they didn't do that at all. Like I was thinking, you know, maybe a unit super attack with that, or maybe a exchange unit or something like that. I don't know. But nonetheless, really, really big fan of everything that we got. Definitely going to be excited to see how the actual banner looks as well. I'm sure that the rest of the units on it will probably be kind of stinky. But hey, that's the LR banners for you. Regardless, though, that's going to do it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will catch you in the next one. Dokkan Assets out. Peace.